guitar mates, it's Jeff back again with another song. Who doesn't know Birthday by the Beatles? It was from the White Album, as released in 1968. The information I've got down here that it was the opening track on side 3 of the double album. Seems strange nowadays when we just think about downloads and we think about MP3s and Spotify. But yes, I remember having that album myself, opening it up and just looking at it thinking, boy, this looks very, very white. But it is a great song and it still gets played at parties all the time as well. I think it fights there between that and Stevie Wonder. Apparently, quoting Paul McCartney, the song was largely written during a recording session at the EMI Studios on the 18th of September. We thought, why not make something up? So we got a riff going and arranged it round this riff. So it's 50-50, him and John. And it is a very simple format that they did for this song. Really is based around the idea of a 12-bar blues. What makes it fun, if you're just experimenting out playing riffs, you've got an interesting riff that includes slides and also string bends. And we have got a unison bend section in there. And of course, we've got this really pretty kind of bluesy lick towards the end that is fun to play. So the next time a family member has a birthday, you can serenade them with this song. Anyway, let's get into it and let me show you how to play Birthday by the Beatles. Right, let's have a look at that opening lick, which goes like this. What am I doing there? Well, I am playing D7 twice. Second finger, I am sliding from G5 to G6. Cross to the B5. And then B7 with a half tone bend back to the B7. Like that. Back to the B5. Finishing up on D7. And then you kill. You're going to play that 4 times. Next lick, exact same phrasing, but we're playing this. What I'm doing there, I am playing G7 twice. Then I'm using my second finger again, but this time I'm going from 6 to 7 on the B. First finger picks up high E5 with the 7, same as we did on the G string. Back to the E5, finishing back on the G7. You play that once. Then you go back to your original one. Play that twice. Now, the next one, it's the same exact same phrasing that you played on the G string, but you played it 2 frets higher. So I'm up on G9. Sliding from 8 to 9 on the B. Cross to 7 on the high E string, to 9 with a full tone bend, back to 9. Back to the 7. Finishing on G9 and kill the sound. Then we go back to original one. And we play the entire thing all over again. So really what we're doing is a 12-bar blues riff in A. There are 2 guitars that are playing that. One is playing an octave lower. And one of the ways that you can phrase that is I can play that. I'm playing on the 5th fret on the A. And I'm going to slide from 8 to 9 on the E. Cross to D7. And then to A7 and then A9. Pull it down. Back to the A7. Back there. Now that's played at the same time. At as that one. So you can choose which one you want to do. You've got to be the low harmony or the main harmony. You're going to play the exact same thing when you move up into what would be the 4th chord. You just play the exact same thing, but 1 string lower. So I'm playing A5, sliding into A9, cross to D7, D9, half tone bend, back to the A5. And then we play our original one that we did. And on the 5 chord, we are playing this, which is 2 on the low open string. Slide with your 3rd finger from 2 to 4. Cross to A2, to A4 with the half tone bend, and then back to the A4. Back to A2, and then the open E. And then we go back to the 5 position. So that is the 2 ways of doing this. Now there is an easier way for playing the chord down here. When I've done that, and I do that when I go, if you're not comfortable doing that one, what you can do is play the exact same phrasing. That one, when you want to move up to the 4th chord, you go all the way up to the 12th fret. Up there. When you want to play the 5 chord, you move it all the way up to the 14th fret on the A string. Like that. But when I watch McCartney play this live with his band, I noticed the guitarists were always around this the 5 and 7th fret position, just moving up. So that's the way that I've adopted on this. And I really like it. I don't like getting too high on the strings. I like that position there, just keeping me in a nice central position. But it is entirely up to you which one of them methods you want to use. Now you play that whole thing twice, and then you go into that rhythm section, stop on that note, and then the drums play. They play through, I think it's something like 4 bars. And then you get this part, which has been played over an E chord, an E5 chord. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And all I'm doing down there, when you get that count as it's coming out, you can hear the drums when he's going to finish that drum section. You get this 1, 2, 3, 4, and. You're going to play on the and. 2, 3, 4, and. 2, 3, 4, and. 2, 3, 4, and. 2, 3, 4, and. So we targeted the E5 on the and. You can do the Keith Richards thing there, you know, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then you go into this fun riff. When I'm playing there, I'm just playing over a C chord on this part here. What I'm playing is I'm playing 2 notes on every single note. So I'm doing a C, 3rd fret on the A. Cross over to 2 on the D, so I'm playing a E. Move up to 3rd fret. Move up to 4th fret. Move up to 5th fret. I'm using all my fingers there. Now on the return leg, he doesn't play the 4th, he goes straight back to the 3, to the 2. Then I play the 5. And then we start all over again. So when we finish the 5, that is the end of that line. And then we bang. Now you play that 3 times, and then you start the 4th time. The 4th time's a little bit different. We get this. All I'm doing now, I'm just doing a chromatic run as far as the 9th fret. So I'm coming up, I'm coming up from the A, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hit that once, and that's going to be 1, 2, and then I am going to go across to do a unison bend. I'm holding down 12 on the high E string, and I'm going to bend up on the 15th, and I get this like that. Then I go back and I repeat the main verse riff all over again. Now, when I come to the end of playing that entire loop through, we have this great little lick that's been put in, and it goes like this. So what am I doing there? Well, I am starting on high E string, 5th fret, to B5. Then I go across to the B8. Just play that once. Got a bend, full tone bend on the 8th fret. Come out of that to when I play the to the 5, cross to the 7 on the G, to the 5, and then 7/5 to the 7/5. So I put that nice and slow. That's lick number 1. Now the second lick, I'm going to play with my 3rd finger. I play D7, skip over to B5, B8 to 10. Then I move across to 8 on the high E string. Then I've got 10 with a full tone bend, releasing in. Then I've got 8, 10, 8, straight onto the 10 on the B. And then I finish the lick off on B8. So if I do that slowly. And from there, it goes back to. We play that line through all the way up to the 9. Then we got that. Then it plays out on. Just goes through that, does a complete line through that. And on the second time round, he actually doesn't finish it, because that note would be the start of a new bar. So the final line is going, and that takes you to the end of the song. Well, I do hope you enjoyed learning how to play this fun song by the Beatles. It's not too hard. You can really smash this one out and enjoy yourself with this. And talking about smashing things out, why not smash that like button right now? Really does help the channel grow. And if you've got a mind to it, hit that subscribe button. Even better, YouTube algorithm loves it when you hit that subscribe button. And of course, the benefit for you, you'll be let know whenever I produce a new video for you. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. But until the next time, this is Jeff Sinker, wishing you well, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Until then, goodbye.